Hi everyone and welcome back to Swamp Trick Overland. On my last video I was around at Hirakino in the Subi and did myself a bit of a mischief, falling into a hole and bending the bash guard. So this is where I will pick up today.
Yeah, and that is exactly why I just done myself a mischief through there. Fell into a hole and the bash guard has gone and done its job and protected the underside of my car. Except I've gone and bent the bash guard. 3mm thick box section, and can you see that bow in it? It's now hard up against the exhaust and the engine and vibrating something crazy. So I've just got the Subi home and I'm going to pull this bash guard off, but you can see the nice bend in it there. It's done really well, but I think it's time for this bash guard to be retired because I've got other plans anyway, which will need a different type of bash guard. So, oh well, time to get on to that, I suppose. What I'm going to do though, I'm about to pull this off, just because it's just not really nice or drivable while it's up hard against the exhaust like that. I'm assuming it's lifting the engine up a little bit because it just doesn't feel right. So I'm going to drop this bash guard off and we'll see. Well, as you can see, that is twisted and a long way from straight. Time to build a new one. Slightly different. Now, let's just double check. Make sure it doesn't make any horrible vibrating noises. Nah, that's normal. Champ. Well, I got stuck in and carried away and chopped the lower part of my bumper off. It's pretty good. I'm gonna probably ditch that at some point. It's part of the air filter, but a few little bits. But yeah, no, I think that's pretty good. Well, I think that actually does look pretty good. Next step is a new bash guard, so that will be tomorrow's project. So I'm not very good at filming while I'm working, but what I've got is that cradle here that I've made up to brace this cross member. I've got a bracket here, the original bracket there, and a similar point on the other side. And now I'm going to come down off here and magic it all together. That is essentially my frame that mounts two solid points on the vehicle, and it's just, the idea is to spread the load a bit if I do bottom it out. The sheet of alloy is all well and good, but just pressing against the exhaust or the sump isn't ideal, so all this frame should keep things away from anything vital. I'll probably put one strap up the middle too. I'm going to have to take it off for servicing obviously, but if I was to leave access panels to get to the filter and everything, then it's going to take a fair bit of structure out of the plate, so it is what it is. And at the front here I'm going to just bring out something just to make up that angle. It's not too heavy yet. So with the frame completed, I gave it a few coats of paint and then went and saw my mate Dean, who helped me fold the alloy sheet. Bolted it all up and set about testing, where I put a dirty great ding in it before even leaving home. And then I moved on to the snorkel. I managed to get one from a Mitsubishi Pajero, and then set about cutting holes in my car. It always feels a bit weird taking power tools and making holes in the side of your car, but
The end result is pretty good, I reckon. Snorkel all plumbed up and working well.
And this is how you make sure there's no leaks. Yep. So I'm sure I filmed more towards the end there, but whatever I did with the footage, I just can't find it, so sorry about that. Anyway, the bash guard came out really well, and I've been on a trip and well and truly tested it, and it definitely did the job. Cat. I don't know if you can hear the cat. Apologies if you do. She thinks I'm talking to her. So the problem I have having a small fleet is that there's always maintenance and jobs and upgrades and stuff that I want to do to my vehicles. And I like doing as much of it as I can myself. And what I was wondering is, would you like to see more of it? I could do a bit of a better job of filming it than I did with that bash guard one. To be honest, I wasn't really planning on uploading it, so I didn't put too much effort in to filming. But that's what I want to know. Like, I've got a diff, I think, well, something to work out with diffs. I've got to change either the front or the rear or something in the van. The surf just needs a few minor things for a warrant, sway bar links, bushes, and I've ripped a flare off. I'm off-roading. I've mainly been using that for club stuff, but it's about time it makes a reappearance in one of my videos, but I need to get a warrant of fitness first. And the Subi, there's a few little things after the trip that I need to sort out. So are you interested in seeing it? Let me know, and I might put out some more of these kind of videos. I'll still be doing my normal trip ones. These will just be extras here and there. So let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I've got another video due out in a few days this weekend, which is part 1 of my last trip, and I reckon it'll be pretty awesome. I'll see you then. Cheers. I say a lot.